Mystery of the Helpful Hero.
Miss Claycorn, what is all this?
A donation. Possibly the greatest donation this library has ever seen.
This is a lot of books.
And magazines and records. Oh.
One of my favorites. Where did this all come from?
Hey, look at this. Help your community. Help yourself.
They didn't sign it. How can I possibly thank them for this great donation?
Maybe there's another clue in here.
Not sure this is gonna help us. Wait, we should investigate.
Come on.
This mystery felt different.
Yeah, the dancing detective didn't get to be the hero this time.
He had to solve the mystery in disguise.
He still solved the mystery. He's still a hero.
Yeah, but since it was a secret, nobody knew it was him. He didn't get any credit for saving the day.
Yeah.
Do heroes help others and do heroic things just to be thanked or get credit? I have a challenge. I think each of you should volunteer somewhere in the community this weekend.
Volunteer?
You know, when people give their time to make the community better, like picking up trash at the creek or helping wash the trucks at the fire station.
So, like working.
Why do you guys like solving mysteries so much?
Because people need our help, and it's fun. And it feels good when we solve a case.
Exactly. Volunteering isn't that much different. It's fun, and it feels good to know that you have a role in making your community a great place, whether or not you get the credit. It's part of being a good community member.
I don't get it. Mysteries are usually fun. This one sounds boring.
I mean, how do we volunteer quickly? Who needs help the most?
There, at the Community Center Food Bank. We can each grab something from home to donate.
That shouldn't take long.
And then, onto a weekend mystery.
What's going on, Kathy? I've never seen the center so busy.
Only the biggest donation the food bank has ever received. You should have seen the first pile.
The first pile?
We brought some donations too.
Thanks. You can just put it with the rest.
Do you know who made the donations?
That's the weird thing. They left this note. No name.
Help your community, help yourself.
That's the same as the library. Do you think the same person made the donation?
But who is it?
So the same person made the donations at the library and the food bank?
We don't know that as a fact, but the evidence does point that way.
Evidence like the ink on both cards. They're both red and runny.
And both donations were made last night, and neither left their name.
But the donations are big. Like, really big.
And both were made on opposite sides of town.
Seems like a pretty big job for just one person.
Not if they have a car.
Good night, mates.
Geez, Spencer. Have you been here the whole time?
Yeah, waiting for my cousin to pick me up once he gets off of work.
What's on your shirt?
Rock and roll forever. I can make you one if you want. But for a price.
Maybe you shouldn't use such runny red ink next time.
And runny.
Red.
Ink.
Where'd he go?
Spill the beans, Spencer.
He'll be at the animal shelter this afternoon. That's all I know.
That was easy.
I brought my nighttime reading light for note-taking, and Marta brought her surveillance microphone. Mike?
It wouldn't be a proper stakeout without steak.
Stakeout is S-T-A-K-E, and steak the food is S-T-E-A-K, so it's different.
The animal shelter was one of the places I read we could volunteer, and it does look like fun.
Who ate my jerky?
Your jerky? It was for the team.
Do you hear that?
The jerky! They smell the jerky!
We missed him. You are so precious.
So you'll really use all that?
Oh, you bet. With a donation of this size, we could feed twice as many dogs. We are so grateful
But
for
you don't want to know who made the donation? So you can thank them?
I think they know we're thankful. Just making sure the dogs get this stuff is how we thank them.
What's the matter?
I think we missed Principal Platt's point. We spent all day trying to find the helpful hero, when our case wasn't helping our community. We should have been more like the helpful hero.
Well, yeah, but we don't have the kind of money to give away lots of stuff. What were we supposed to do?
Like Principal Platt said, giving her time to help. Like Kathy, sorting the food at the food bank.
It's Sunday! My Wallace Ladies Auxiliary Group always organizes the donations to their clothing closet on Sundays. We could go help.
What's a clothing closet?
It's a place where people who can't afford new clothing can go and find what they need for free.
Let's do this. Do you hear that?
I heard that sound at the animal shelter.
The helpful hero!
Is helpful hero a sandwich?
Hey, wait! Who are you?
What's up, little investigators?
Stock Boy Sam?
Nobody's gonna believe us. You must be the nicest guy in town. You're gonna be famous.
Why do you always leave these notes?
It's a calling card.
Why don't you ever sign them?
You don't want to be found out. You like it being a secret.
Help your community, help yourself.
When I was your age, my mom lost her job. Then people like your grandma really helped us out until she found one. Thanking me? That's just time and money that you could put towards helping folks who really need it. It's not about being famous or even thanked.
do we do now?
We don't tell anyone.
But we solved the mystery.
We did, but just like Sam, we don't need the credit for solving the mystery. It's already enough for us to know that we figured it out. And maybe the way to thank Sam is to be more like him and to find a way to volunteer in our community. When we aren't solving cases, of course. There are lots of ways to help. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be great.
Part of being a good detective is being a good citizen, and good citizens volunteer to improve their community.
We can all be a good citizen.
Helping neighbors and helping the environment.
Participate, cooperate, working together.
'Cause when you volunteer, that makes it even better.
You can plant a tree or help by donating. Taking opportunities to serve those in need. You can improve your community by volunteering. Everybody has a role where you live.
But no matter what you do, you can always give.
Firefighters, painters, plumbers, farmers, bus drivers, and riders.
Being a good citizen can take you higher.
You can plant a tree or help by donating. Taking opportunities to serve those in need. You can improve your community by volunteering.
Diner disaster. Whew. Need anything else?
Okay, let's get started. As you all well know, tonight is no ordinary night. It is County Fair Friday, and the house is already packed. All right, I want to thank my nephew Michael for stepping in behind the counter. The Friday night special, it is the rodeo burger, okay? We expect to sell a whole lot of them. Finally, I got a call today saying that we should probably be expecting to see a restaurant critic from the biggest paper in the state. Good review, ooh, it could mean big business. Sorry, my bad. I'm all nervy. I'm fine. The critics just got me all tied up in knots. You know what? Just do your best, I reckon. Not on the line. All right, that's it. Hey, thank you again for helping out. Whew, I cannot believe how nervous I am. As nervous as I was my first fair night. I wasn't much bigger than you.
You worked here as a kid too?
So?
Is that how you figured out what you're gonna do when you grew up?
What?
I can't imagine what I'm gonna do when I'm a grown up.
Oh, now, I didn't like the diner at first. I went out and tried a few different jobs before I came back here and decided I wanted to run this place. You are gonna find your way. But for now, let's sell some burgers. All right, go get it. Petey! Petey, you all right? Come on. Shake it off. Good job. All right, let's get this cleaned up. Let's get rolling. All right, heads up. All right.
Mike! Mike, over here!
Wow, this place is packed.
Yeah, we're always packed on fair nights.
Let's go for the time!
But what's worse is there's a food critic coming tonight. And not knowing who it is, Uncle Chuck is a nervous wreck.
So if we found out who it is, Uncle Chuck wouldn't be so nervous?
That would be huge. How do we even do that?
I bet we can figure out who isn't the food critic.
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think the critic would be in uniform. They're probably wearing regular clothes.
I bet they're older. The people at the newspapers are old, right?
That sure is a lot of people.
I think you're gonna have to investigate, Mike.
They're gonna be talking to everybody anyway to get their order, so they can just talk about their job.
Surely someone will give away that they write for the paper.
You think he's got this?
What can I get you to drink?
Sweet tea. No ice.
Just the water, hold the ice and add a lemon. Lime-made kombucha.
And what is your job?
Me? I'm the police chief. I am in charge of the police department. We work hard to keep this community safe for everyone. What's with all the questions? You gonna be a detective someday?
I'm a city planner. I get to help make our city better. Like where to put new parks, or if a busy road needs a crosswalk to make it safer.
How'd you get into that stuff?
My favorite video game as a kid was building these great cities, and now I do it in real life. You know what I do. I grow the vegetables your uncle and other people cook with. I'm actually here celebrating. Some of my vegetables are up for first place in the fair. What's this all for anyway?
3 rodeo burgers, 1 with extra onions.
3 Bronco Bucks, 1 make 1 a crybaby. Got it.
Two jumbo dogs, add rodeo sauce.
2 big old doggies with that specialness.
Just a side salad. Add rodeo sauce.
1 leafy green. Give them that ranch rodeo. Come on. Come on, baby.
You're telling me this guy plans all the sets for the local theater group? That's an actual job? Cool.
But we're still no closer to discovering who the critic is.
I'll never finish on my own.
You know, every cook has to have his sous chef.
What?
Come on. So, what do you do in town?
A lot of folks assume being a mechanic is hard. I'll say, any job as fun as you make it. I just love being the guy that keeps our school buses rolling.
That's so cool. Do they let you skate in the garage?
You bet. I had the hardest time sitting still when I was a kid. So I just knew I had to find something to keep myself up moving about. And not to mention, I can get around those school buses twice as fast. Keep the change.
Thanks.
My favorite invention has to be the McGraw Mega Mixer. When I was your age, I was always taking things apart and trying to put them back together. It didn't always work, but when it did, it felt so great. It made me want to get better, to learn more about how things work.
So why work at the hardware store? Why not just get a job fixing things?
But I do. Part of running a hardware store is helping people learn how to fix things instead of just throwing them away.
Okay. It's okay. All right? Well, that's it as far as sauce. There's no more. It's gonna be fine. As long as nobody else orders a rodeo burger, it's gonna be fine.
6 more rodeo burgers, extra sauce.
Yeah, that's right. That's perfect. That's right.
To be honest, I don't think the critic ever came. I recognized almost everyone in here tonight.
And anyone we didn't recognize, we learned about. Who knew that there were so many different jobs?
Even in a small town like this.
I thought so much of this stuff just happened. Like, I never thought about the person responsible for picking up our trash. All I knew is it disappeared once a week. It just vanished.
It really does take a lot of people to keep a town running.
All that hard work, who knows if we'll get a good review. That's him.
Good luck.
Good job. Oop.
I think this is him.
What?
This is the critic. Rodeo burger and fries.
No. We can't do it. I'm out of rodeo sauce.
This is the night's most important order.
No dice, Mike. Not only is the emulsion blender busted, I'm out of tomatoes and onions, and I can't make sauce without tomatoes and onions.
Onions and tomatoes. Onions and tomatoes.
Well, you got something. Well, you got it. Don't see that deep there. We're gonna save this day. That's what I'm talking about. All right. That was good. Y'all really pulling my grits out the grease on this one. Yes!
Are you gonna give us a good review?
Review?
Wait, hey, you are the food critic, right?
No, I'm the technician who makes sure all the rides of the fair, like the Ferris wheel, are working and safe. You might say my work is revolutionary. What a peculiar restaurant.
Okay. It's all right. It's all right.
You did a great job, Mike. I've never seen this place so busy.
Yeah, we're really proud of you.
It's all right.
Quite the place you have here. So welcoming.
Appreciate it.
Heard lots of good things.
I would recommend anyone come to Chuck's.
If you're in Mulberry Springs, you gotta eat at Chuck's. Everyone loves the burgers. I come for the pie.
Wait, you're the food critic? But you're not old at all.
Chuck's Wagon is the best. Not just the food, but the service is great too.
I'm giving you a glowing review. Good job.
Thank you. You did it, Mike! You did it! Did it! You're gonna be my secret weapon. You're gonna be running this place in no time.
Oh, wait,
Yes!
Uncle Chuck. I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up. I learned tonight that there are all kinds of jobs for all kinds of people and lots of chances to do something that makes you happy and help your community.
Like being mayor or a theater set designer.
Yeah, and I'll just keep learning about all types of jobs. I'll find one that I love. Just like you love the diner.
That's right. Yeah, you will. Come on, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it! Yes! A fire is burning and it needs a 5. Did it! Yes, we did it, we did it, we did it! Oh, that's green!
Yeah! Diggity doggone diggity dog. You're just a doggone diggity dog. You've been howling at the moon all night long. You're just a doggone diggity doggone